Hey, Bomani, before you get on out of here, this is the Bay Area, and there's, Joe Montana, Barry Bonds, Steph Curry, or some Jerry Rice, Ricky Henderson. There are certain people that are at the top of the mountain looking down at everyone else, and Steph Curry's one of those guys. I mean, godlike figure. He wins his 4th championship. It's just an incredible season last year. And everybody knows in the Bay Area, you've said some things about Steph Curry over the years. Where are you at on Steph Curry now, out of curiosity?
I mean, basically, any measure of skepticism that I have had about Steph Curry at various points, he's just wiped his ass with every single one of them and put it right in my face. And like, hey, smell that, right? Like, that's what it was last year. And so, I think you guys are a little delicate up there when it comes to Steph, to be perfectly honest.
Hey, our fan base is wild, man. Trust me, I do the pre- and post-game show for the Warriors, and our fan base is different, and I love them. They're passionate. They are passionate. You better not come at Steph.
Well, they're passionate, and you guys have a disproportionate number of fans who, I don't know how much basketball they watch as much as they love Steph, right? Like, that happens, and Steph is that guy, and he's the sort of dude where, because he seems so, I guess, cherubic is the word that you would use, like almost childlike when he was younger, people pop up to defend him because why would you ever pick on Steph Curry, right?
Yeah, he's too perfect.
Something critical. It's like, why in the world would you pick on Steph Curry? I'll tell you this. I think it was game 4 against the Celtics. Mm-hmm. It was one of those games in Boston, and it was early, and he did something, and he did one of those flexes, and I was like, I've never seen it come out of him like that. Like, hey, guys, jump on my back, boys, and we going to get this done because I have to get this done, was something that I hadn't seen. Not to say, of course, that he couldn't carry the team before, but it's a little different when you walk in the building, and you're like, hey, if I don't get this done, we don't have any chance. It's not just a matter of, hey, am I making shots today or not? No, he did that, and I was like, oh, buddy. I ain't got really nothing bad to say. And I don't even think the things I had to say about him were necessarily as bad as a lot of people thought they were.
No.
But he's all time. What he did to close out last year is one of those, I have nothing left to do or to say to you guys. Right. And where this will get fun to me, if the Warriors win a championship this year, and I think their roster is basically they have too many good players.
Right.
And I know that sounds strange, but basketball teams can really only play 8 dudes. They got like 9 or 10. Somebody kind of needs to go in order to really make this happen, unless you want Kuminga over there on the bench folding his arms, looking salty all year.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, where is it that he plays? Like, where is Moses Moody supposed to play? When is Wiseman supposed to play? All those questions. But if Steph wins a championship this year and somebody says he had a better career than LeBron James, what's your argument against it?
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I'm not sure I have the answer to that definitively, but I'm saying if I'm talking strictly in fairness, if it is 5-time NBA champion Steph Curry, who was responsible in the centerpiece of the best dynastic sort of run of basketball that I think we've seen post Michael Jordan. If that happens, what can you say about the dude that, like, how can you say somebody else is the player of his era? That becomes a fascinating question that has to be answered. But no, man, he's that dude, period. Like, I still got some questions about the other dudes on the team. Like, I think Klay Thompson's on one leg, and I think Draymond is old and might be donezo. But Steph, nah, man, you've done it. I don't even want to talk about that dude no more because I feel like I'm just going to I feel like I actually should just get out here and say something critical about Steph so that he can come out and average 40 points a game.